What's up guys, welcome to this video. My name is Roy, I'm a Danish CSGO player. I've been playing CSGO competitively for 2 to 3 years right now. I've been playing in the HLTV top 100 world ranking. I've been top 7 in Denmark as a team. I've been practicing against teams like Ninjas in Pyjamas, Sprout, Virtus Pro, etc, etc. I've been playing with names like E&J from NRG in NA and Barry from SK Gaming. And in this video I'm going to talk a bit about good and bad communication and how important it is in Counter-Strike in general. So yeah, let's just get going. So what is good communication actually in this game? And let's just start at the basics of just giving simple information and how you can like change it up a bit to make it easier for your teammates. A really great example would be if you're holding the A site and they aim rush and you're getting killed and you see two guys coming out A slope. What a bad example would be of just giving information would be you're just saying there's 2 out A and that's it. You would really to be communicating well, you would really just keep talking. Even after you're dead, you would keep talking because you're the one who knows how far up they are, where they headed. Because you know there's the death cam, and you can actually see 1 or 2 more seconds after you die. So you have a pretty clear picture of what's happening on the A site and where the terrorists are going. So you want to be really specific, and you want to keep it as short and precise as you can. And you want to highlight the important parts. So, for example, if you see 2 guys out A, you die, and you see that as soon as they kill you, they're just running straight for the jungle area or the connect area. You're gonna want to really highlight that part, because you know if this guy and if your teammate and connector, if he doesn't know or if he doesn't expect that they're rushing this jungle area, he's gonna get shot in the back. So you really want to start highlighting and almost even shouting that they're gonna rush. They're rushing towards the jungle area, because then your guy in connector, he's gonna be ready for this, and already there you can actually change the outcome of the round completely just by giving basic good communication or information for your teammate. And this is like really easy to get better at, because it's pretty much just saying what you see and what you think they're gonna do, because you have like 1 or 2 seconds and you have the clear picture of what's happening. It's pretty hard for your teammate here in connector to know what's happening on A if you just say 2 out on A after you die and that's it, because then he has to think for himself while he's maybe under pressure from the middle area and he's like getting blinded and flashed and he's hearing a lot of nades and there's a lot of noise in the TeamSpeak. Then he has to do all the thinking himself, and this can end up like really impacting the round in a bad way, which all you can prevent just by giving simple, basic, good information. And that's pretty much the basics of communicating well. Then if you take it to the next level, good communication is taking initiative and actually talking for your teammates and just making it as easy as possible for your teammates to play with you and around you. So let's say you're in a retake situation on the A site, the Mirage. You have 2 CTs coming from the connector area, and you have a guy in CT. Then there always needs to be one guy at least who needs to take control. And by taking initiative, I mean that you quickly try to gain a picture of the situation, and you try to see how many nades you have left. If your friend here in connector has a Molotov, if the guy in CT has a flashes or anything like that, then you kind of try to make a plan really fast for how you're going to retake the city and what the timing is going to be. So let's just say that your guy here in connector, he has a Molotov, he has a nade, he has a smoke, and you yourself, you don't really have any nades, but you see that he has the nades and the guy in CT has a flash as well and a smoke. Then you like really fast trying to like make a small plan for how you're gonna do this. So you can tell the guy who's with you here in the connected area that he's gonna Molotov this corner right here, He's gonna smoke off the palace, and then the guy in CT, if he's able to do it, then he needs to smoke the slope or save it for the bomb. And then the guy in connector flashes the site, and then you all go on this flash together. What this means for the round is you're like really playing together as a team, and you're getting a really good timing, because then you're all gonna run out trying to retake the site at the same time. So it's making trading way more easier than it would have been if no one said anything, but they were just giving information. Then the timing on your retake would be, there's a really high chance at least that it would be really bad, because this guy in CT just has to go on a feeling or whatever, and then maybe he jumps out here, he dies, and then while he's dying, the guy in the connector area is still throwing his nades, and so he has no chance of trading at all. So that's pretty much why it's really important that you have a guy in clutch situations, even in 5v5 situations, just like talking for each other, asking for nades, and trying to help each other as much as you can if you have like the greater picture of what's happening in the round. So this is also a great example is if you have a guy playing on A alone, and you see there's coming smokes over on A, so they're smoking this area, they're smoking the stairs, they smoke CT off, and you have a guy alone on the side playing around the firebox maybe, and you hear 7 flashes flying over A. You're standing here, you can see your teammate is on the A alone, and he's in a lot of trouble. So, and like in this situation, this guy is gonna be under a lot of pressure, and most people is not gonna be able to like talk and ask for something from his teammates, because all he's thinking about is really keeping his focus and like being ready to fight and aim. So what this guy is, he's not having the same kind of pressure, so he should like be the one offering this guy help. So you know, he's not even gonna ask, he's just gonna do it. Like he's gonna flash straight away, and he's gonna call these flashes for his teammates, so he actually has something to work with. So he doesn't just stand here and peek randomly and then get traded out and that's it. But you have this guy just instantly offering this guy something, so you work together as a team. So he's just gonna say instantly, I'm gonna flash behind you, flashing behind you again, and this actually gives this guy a way more, or a way higher percentage of like getting huge impact frags in the beginning of the round. So this is just a few examples of what good communication really is, and what it actually does for rounds. It's really, really, really important, and it can just change the outcome of the round so hard, because with good communication you get better timing, you get better with the nades, you kind of like help each other and make it easier for each other as a team in general. And this is especially a thing that you can see on bad and good teams. It's just how well they're communicating, and it's just, yeah, that's pretty much it.